back, everyone. Yo, this is one of my favorite segments right here. As you can see, we're living in the film studio space. We have one of our esteemed film studio guests who's an aficionado, an expert, a wisdom of the craft, and a creator amongst creators.
That's right.
And we're going to sit here and break down one of my favorite movies. And the reason I wanted to bring this in is because, Bert, I peeked over your shoulder and I saw what scene you were going to pull up. So this is a shout out to all the fucking ladies out there. Woo! And to my girl Charlize Theron, who is one of the most underrated actresses of all time. And I love her to death in both dramatic, comedic, and fucking action.
Particularly action, she takes knocking.
Dude,
she's badass.
Dude, this girl is a heavy hitter. Mm-hmm. Have you seen Atomic Blonde before?
Yes, and it's amazing. I'm so glad you brought it. Yes. This is a total surprise to me right now. I'm like, as soon as I saw it, because I love the fight scenes. Mm-hmm. They had tremendous fight scenes. Absolutely. And the entire movie is a fight scene. I mean, it's one incredible fight. And you know what I love about this movie? They made realistic, brutal fight scenes where both sides get hurt.
Yes.
And very realistic. I mean, I don't know how she did it, but I'm sure they must have been.
Because she's a fucking boss.
It is. Well, to go back to Bruce Lee is really the first one who's like, I'm the supreme martial artist. I walk through a room full of dudes and I kick everyone's ass unscathed. Right. And then everyone tried to basically replicate that. Your Seagal, your Van Damme, Chuck Norris, everyone basically replicated that. Has been replicating that. Right. So you're right. It is really refreshing to see main characters getting fucked up also. Oh, yeah. That's how it happens, guys, you know? She's
tough. She goes, there's parts in this film in that, it's a very serious movie, by the way, but that, because you think it's just going to be this comic book thing, and it's not. It's like, it's really like an intense. Mm-hmm. Well, it's an intense film. I like the movie, the whole movie.
Instead of making it a big over-the-top action sequence, they make it closed in. It's realistic. It's more
gritty.
It's more
that was surprising.
Born identity than it is Mission Impossible.
And John Wick. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, her fighting skills, her athletic ability really makes it, pulls it off. Like Uma Thurman. Really reminded me of Uma Thurman.
I don't think that those are the two. I don't think that Scarlett Johansson. The three. Those are the three now. I mean, Scarlett does a good job.
I gotta tell you, I think Charlize.
Kate Beckinsale.
But I think Charlize takes it for the physicality.
She also did
Eon Flux.
Eon Flux. I was gonna say yes.
How old is she?
She's gotta be like 50. She's like 50. She's like 50.
No way.
Yeah, she's a legit.
There's no way. She's like 50. Really?
No way.
How old is Charlize Theron?
No, she's not even 40. She's 38.
No. She's in her 40s.
I love you.
She's not 50. It's gonna be like 44 or 45.
These guys, they don't know what they're talking about.
Whatever. She looks 27. That's what matters.
But I'm just saying that kind of physicality.
I don't care how old you are, Charlize.
You're beautiful and we love you.
Great choreography. Love it.
I think you're smart.
Oh no, you're right. She's 43.
Oh my God! Look who called that. Look, this guy. This guy right here. This guy. He knows you.
Flattering.
I know you. You're beautiful, baby.
Yes.
I love you.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys ready to get into this clip?
She's a fantastic actress.
Before I flirt some more.
Actor.
Ready, guys?
Let's roll it.
Yes.
This is the Atomic Blonde stairwell scene.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Roll it. Oh. There we go.
Sorry, she's got to help the mole man out there.
Looking down, running up.
Shit. Yes.
Left.
There's some danger.
Clear.
There's some massive
doorway.
danger.
Up.
That's right.
Nope.
Yeah.
Look down. Dramatic look to the camera.
No,
Let's go back.
Look at the camera.
It's all one
It's
take.
good. Yeah, no. That's one of the appeals of this shot sequence. Is the direction of doing this all one take.
Absolutely.
We're like right there with her.
Well, though that's also equivalent of a lot of notorious fight sequences.
Great lighting too in this. It looks dangerous. It looks like a noir.
It looks like Max Payne.
Yeah, noir.
Yeah, a little bit noir.
So
a little bit video game.
Immediately starts the fighting.
Grayscale.
These guys are screwed. Look at the position they're in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Coming up the stairs.
Yeah, like bad position. There's no way you're gonna win this.
That guy's chops tells me he's gonna die there.
They think she's easy.
The fact that he has those chops means that he's gonna die. Right hook to the face.
Yeah.
No.
Kick on the side.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like he's really trying to hit her. So like the fact that she overcomes that man.
She took a shot. That would have knocked her out. See.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She's Atomic Blonde.
Yeah.
Can't knock her ass out that easy. She's been punched like that before.
Let's see her.
Are you talking crazy?
Down the stairs. See, that'll hurt.
Imagine what she's like in bed. That character. Like, come on, man. She can punch you back.
No, man. She's too massively strong, and yeah, this guy's really hurt. Really bad.
But he's determined.
He took a stiletto in the chest.
Her character reminds me
that's a weak kick. You can't have a weak kick like that.
Of what's it called? Angelina Jolie in the Brad Pitt Angelina Jolie movie.
Yes, Mr. Smith.
Yeah, kind of like that strong assassin.
That's a great movie too. That's another.
It's very good.
Underappreciated movie.
I agree.
But it's got great fight scenes.
No, it's got great fight scenes and it's got great comedic moments too.
The knife.
So it's got a good balance of both.
Whoa.
Knife scene.
There you go. Pull it down. That's right.
There we go.
Oh, now you're getting stabbed. Oh, now what? Oh, how you like your knife now?
Great.
How you like the knife now? Oh shit. Oh, eye gouge.
Eye gouge.
The eye gouge.
Make sure you caress.
Exactly.
He's caressing.
You didn't caress,
This
babe.
is intense though.
Shirley, you are a bloody mess.
And she's hurt.
Yeah, she's fucked
She's
up.
really hurt.
Look at this guy's bleeding all over his suit.
Can I just go to the bathroom first, and then I'll come back and...
He's got like a two-tone suit now.
Look at the camera.
Yeah,
how it
no,
goes
yeah.
back. You left it. And this guy's like, wait a minute.
You still alive, motherfucker?
Can everything...
Oh, you still
this
got your
whole
neck?
thing?
Oh. Oh!
Right in the neck.
Why are you stabbing yourself?
He thought the knife was going to help him, It was more like he was giving her a knife so she could cut her meat. Wow, that was amazing.
Dude, that was a phenomenal fucking cinematic.
Yeah, she's a black belt.
That's an adrenaline ride there, right there.
Wow, that was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And that's without the sound or anything, that's...
The art of fighting with
that
fighting.
Has, everything, yeah. Well, Bruce Lee, again, going back to Bruce Lee, when I first saw my first Bruce Lee movie at the New Mission Theater
Which movie did you
San
see?
Francisco, I saw Enter the Dragon.
Oh,
first movie.
How bad was your mind blown?
I was great. No, I was a kid. I was 11 years old, 10 years old, and when I walked out, I was like, oh man, that's amazing. I love him. And my friend goes, oh, he's dead already. He died before the movie came out.
Right.
So I was like, oh, that really blew it for me. I was like, oh my god,
It's funny.
my season was ruined.
Eddie Bravo tells on Rogan about how he introduced his son to Bruce Lee. It's hilarious. And I've done this too. Well, my daughter was obsessed with Bruce Lee when she was about 3 or 4 years old. I showed her a clip of one of his fight scenes, and she wanted to watch it like over and over again. It was awesome. A scene from Chinese Connection where he comes in and kicks the shit out of everybody, all the students.
He kills people.
Oh no, yeah, exactly.
He touched people in those movies.
Oh yeah, but yeah, and Eddie Bravo tells us this story too about how he introduces his son to Bruce, and how he's like, he's like, son, I think you're ready for the. He said his son was obsessed with nunchucks, and he's like, and then he showed him the Bruce Lee nunchuck scene, and he was like, his son was totally sprung on him after that. It's funny how 6 or 7. You want to introduce your kids to Bruce Lee? 6 or 7 is the perfect age. My daughter was 3. She's a little advanced that way. She's also my daughter, so you know how it is.
If you're a fight fan and a movie fan, Enter the Dragon's the greatest movie ever made.
It's the alpha and the omega.
It's the greatest film of all time. It is Citizen Kane of fight films.
Oh, 100%.
Right?
100%.
It is,
absolutely.
It's
still to this day has 2 of the best film fight scenes, I think. The fight scene where he fights O'Hara and the fight scene where he fights all the guards at the end are 2 of the best.
The guard fight
scenes.
scene is
the camera's up on him, it's tight,
man.
and it's just him as an artist walking. He's just taking people out.
Bruce Lee is responsible for the speeding up of the frame image of the modern film camera. Like, he was so quick.
That's right.
That technology had to speed up the frame rates of the capturing of the camera gear to be able to capture his stuff streamlined. Otherwise, it just looked like trails.
It was a blur. They're like, what happened? You see shit. Exactly. You missed it.
There's a lot of movie magic. I mean, people don't realize
it's like a fucking cheetah.
Yeah.
You know?
People don't realize he's only 4'8", and weighed like 75 pounds.
4'8".
He weighed 75 pounds.
He's like 5'7".
No, it was movie magic. It was
movie magic. It's like he's shooting up this way.
Listen, compared to Goliath, everybody's 4'8". Godzilla up in this bitch. Just gonna come.
But those are great movies. What about that Dragon with Jason Scott Lee? What do you think of that movie?
You know what? As a movie, I think it was good. I think it was important. Right. And as an Asian man, I was happy to see that movie made. You know what I mean? Because
made well. He did a great job.
You get to see some of the shit. I mean, I saw that. I remember when that came out. I saw it with a bunch of Asian guy friends, and we were like, "Wow, it's fucking bad time." You know, you could show a little shit about what kind of stuff that Asian guys got to go through with the harassment and stuff like that. And of course, And of course, the first film starring an Asian male lead is in Hollywood was about Bruce Lee. Right. You know what I mean? Like 25 years after his death. But yeah,
he was an actor growing up. He was a child star.
That's right.
And he was in like soap operas, right? In fact,
I gotta have some of the old Katos and stuff on all the Green Hornets, because when you see him move on film at that stage, I mean, he's like lightning fast compared to everyone else in that age. It's like watching Dr. J cut through all the white guys who couldn't play basketball at that time.
But you saw what happened. They did steal his idea for Kung Fu, the movie.
Oh, I know.
They stole the whole thing.
Fucking David Carradine.
To me, though, Bruce Lee, the lasting legacy is to this day. Today, we're in the day right now. This is the time of the Asian film with Crazy Rich Asians and Searching.
Don't forget our boy Dante Bosco coming out with Avatar: Last Airbender live action on Netflix. What it do?
Oh, is he in Avatar?
He's got a hand in it. He's not in it, but he's got a hand in it.
All right,
Avatar.
He is. So you remember the animated series Avatar? He's Prince Zuko. He's the voice of the lead. Right. Dante Bosco is Rufio in Hook.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's our boy. He's a good friend of the fam. Anyways, we were just I get a shameless plug. That's what I
think right now though it's a great time for that type of diversity. I love diversity in movies. That's the only way. But it's not even to me. It's not diversity. It's what we've been doing for 30 years. I mean,
guys,
it's life. People.
Before we move on to the next segment, I have a really, really serious question to ask you guys. All right, what is y'all's opinion on the fight sequences in Mulan?
The new Mulan? Are you talking which Mulan
are you talking about? The
Disney cartoon Mulan?
Yeah, of course. I'm really, really serious about this.
Well, they did a lot of
I was about to watch it on my phone.
Study for that. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, I'm watching it right now. Give me 5 seconds.
This is not including the musical sequences.
Okay, I gotta tell you about what my own first thing about Mulan was. The opening sequence of Mulan is like them singing a song and they're panning across a scene of yaks. And the first yak that lifts his head up has got slimy eyes. And I'm like,
really?
No, watch it, guys. Check it out.
It is Disney, man.
Exactly, Disney. Thanks a lot, you fucking bitches.
Just characters.
Just stick to the white people.
What,
just stick to the white people. It's okay. You know what I mean? Like when Disney does like Little Mermaid, it's great. You know what I mean? But you did Aladdin, now you start getting a little dicey.
How come the Little Mermaid wasn't Latina or Asian? You know what I mean? Or Latina Asian, which are like, too.
Latasian.
Oh, she's a redhead.
She's a mermaid.
Hans Christian Andersen.
She's a 12-year-old mermaid. Stop getting hot for her, okay? It's not allowed, okay? I mean, because they make these cartoon characters very sexy.
Okay, here's a question for you. Would you rather have sex with a regular traditional mermaid with the woman on the top and the fish on the bottom, or reverse mermaid with the woman on the bottom and the fish on top? Ready, go!
Fish on top, dude. Fish on top.
Fish on top? Yeah, so you're going to be banging a fish face?
Yeah. Well,
Deb, you look a little weirded out and intrigued at the same time.
I'm visualizing myself in both scenarios.
What kind of fish?
Yeah, that's a very good question.
That's up to you. If you have if there's some kind of fish you like, you go for it.
We're talking like a
red snapper, very pretty.
Like a cuttlefish. Like a cuttlefish is a good fish.
Shark, you don't want a shark head.
No, you don't want an octopus.
Or an angler.
Ursula, and you don't want something with a bunch of scales either.
You want a catfish.
You want that? Which one?
Which one? Oh,
that's not sexist in any way, by the way.
Oh, for sure.
Because it could be any sex of. Well, no, you can't mermaid. No. This is a reverse mermaid. You're talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
fish on the bottom.
I gotta go now.
Human on the top. Human on the top.
Sayonara, suckers. Oh my god. All right, here we go.
I don't know, man. I think I'll go. Honestly, I'll choose. I'll go with fish on the bottom, human on the top. I'll go with it.
Yeah, that's what I have to go with too.
Because you might not always want to go for the hole in the hanky panky and the scales. You might want some head every once in a while. You might want some arms. I like forefingers. That's a useful tool in gripping.
But why can't the scales and stuff start a little lower?
Dude, I don't make the rules.
Well, now you're cheating.
I don't make the rules.
Now you're cheating.
I'm down with just fins.
Why
for feet, that's fine. Web feet are cool.
Why are they deformed at birth?
We'll do a regular mermaid. You can go French style.
We'll make it a hybrid mermaid like Marvel. Alright, I don't know how much farther we can go off in a tangent on this segment.
But talking about Bruce Lee. Okay, the greatest
From mermaid sex
Enter the
to
Dragon
Bruce Lee.
is still
Cheers to the greatest segue in the history of
not
fighting.
the best. Not the best movie. Not the best movie. Return of the Dragon is the best Bruce Lee movie,
I gotta agree
even
with
though it
you.
has the worst production value.
But he directed it. And culturally, its cultural significance is way
He
higher.
made it for like $5.
He made it for $5, and you know, it's the first Chinese movie to be shot in Europe, first of all, which is like a big deal.
Amazing.
And if you think about it, Bruce Lee beats up Chuck Norris in the Roman Coliseum, which is like the seat of Western fortitude, right? So he's basically taking it to Whitey's like home field. You know what I mean? And whooping his ass there, which is this is a very heavy anti-imperial message here.
I only have
You know what I
one
mean?
problem with the Return of the Dragon. It's the guy in the alley. The guy in the alley who looks like Wolfman Jack.
Yes, he does look like
Why?
and he says "Mamma Mia."
Mamma
Mia.
Why?
Yes.
But
Yes.
that's the best fight scene because when he goes like this and he does the
Yes,
whole-
move number 5. Dragon whips his tail, and then,
Right.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Move number 7, man pisses his pants.
exactly. Wolfman Jack runs like a bitch.
Well, then they all got their asses kicked. But that was a great scene. That alley scene, right, was the greatest
Yes.
scene. And then, of course, the fight in the Coliseum. But there was a lot of great fights throughout. That's why I love that. That movie was more Bruce Lee action scenes
Yes.
than Enter the
And it's
Dragon.
his vision. It wasn't compromised by another director.
Well, why did they even have? I mean, I thought they could have done without some of those John Saxon fight scenes.
Oh yeah, John Saxon.
Whoa, whoa, he was awful. Those are like pretty
He was so
bad,
bad.
right? You know,
Yeah, watch John Saxon's spinning kicks.
Yeah.
They're pretty fucking funny.
they're awful. No, that whole
It's like watching Pat
Jim
Morita or
Kelly,
like David Carradine
okay.
fight. Yes.
was it Jim Kelly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jim Kelly's the man. Jim Kelly.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm still flabbergasted that we're just going to gloss over the fact that we had a rating competition of fish versus mermaid. Fuck. All right.
Well, that's a
Right.
pretty
We just like perfectly segued out of that conversation. By the way, to make a great third part of that third act of this segment, credentials to Fernando here, but at the same time, you guys are talking normal stuff, and my whole brain is just turning. But like, wait a minute, didn't we? You never answered that question. Yeah,
That's the same thing. I would go with woman on top and fish on the bottom, just because. I can't be looking at a fish face. I'm not gonna fall in love. I'm not fucking a fish face. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Even there's a nice golden, normal human JJ at the end of that.
there's plenty of human JJs in the
The
world.
bottom part's gotta be
But
phenomenal.
here's my reason. Like I
Incredible.
said, the top part is a beautiful woman. You got the breasts is there. You can do the French. You know what I mean? You can. It's like,
Yeah,
there's a
but
lot of ways you
the
can
bottom can't be
compensate.
like Kathy Bates or something. I mean, it's got to be like I love you, Kathy.
Wow. Yeah, we love you.
Yeah, but
No, it can't be like Kathy Bates. No, fuck that.
No,
Sorry,
no,
we love you,
no.
Kathy
But you're not
Bates, but
sexy.
no, we're not
No,
apologizing for
it's got to
that.
be Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
But anyway, I digress. I mean, the whole fish thing, as serious as that question is,
And there he goes, back into it. Look.
that question should be answered by a panel of experts,
Pain on the
Or,
back.
yeah, what do they call it? Ornithologists.
That's hilarious.
And,
For me, my takeaway was how resistant you were and how you were like so squirming to answer that. You were,
I never really. I was like that question has boggled my mind for eons.
That's right.
I need to dive into this and conceptualize
But
this.
why wasn't Little Mermaid? Why wasn't Snow White? Why weren't they Latino? Why weren't they, Cuban?
Because it was Walt Disney. It was the 1930s and 40s. I was like, fucking Disney.
Nazis were big in Hollywood. Then,
Yeah, man, come on, hey, it was like the
They were,
Aryan Revolution, and hey.
But here's the weird thing: Hollywood was really run by Jewish, the Jewish.
But still, they had like Errol
Yeah.
Flynn in there, like pedophile Nazi, right?
Oh, I mean, they didn't get it. Their
Well,
background checks weren't that
They
great.
They had a bunch of stuff. And so, if you'd like to have more information on this, you can go listen to a podcast that Skipbags has called Film History, The History of Film. And we break down and explain all these concepts and all the origins of all these stories, including racist fucking Nazi propaganda films back then in the 1930s.
I think a lot of movies were racist. I mean, don't do
Oh,
that.
that's 100%.
100%. Well, I mean,
like most movies have like.
Oh, yeah.
cinema reflects
It's a
the
lot.
culture in the times. So, like, now it reflects the culture now. Previously, it reflected the culture previously. Like,
Right.
you can't get away with producing, like, an original Die Hard now. Or, like, an original movie from, like, imagine going and doing, like, Sunset Boulevard or
Right.
Chinatown
You
or
can't do a
now
B-movie
or something like
basically.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, B-movie
Like-
is basically online. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that's...
Well, in the old days, white guys would play Asians.
Oh, yeah, that was great. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
What do you mean,
One and
Asian
only.
face?
Mickey Rooney.
Classic
Oh, yeah,
Asian
right?
face.
Awesome, yeah.
What was that movie? Yeah, well,
Yeah, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
right. We're not gonna,
Yeah, exactly.
And there was all that happened with
Yeah.
Latinos as well. But you know,
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Blackface.
But now we're in a great time.
Look, man.
much better.
I don't know, man. Fernando, as Latino, man, I think you're kind of taking it too far. They gave us West Side Story.
That's an old one, too.
Yeah, Rita Moreno. By the
When
way.
you're a jail.
I met Rita Moreno. She's phenomenal.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Look.
She still looks great.
Oh.
Lin-Manuel Miranda is just, he's just zoning up the spotlight for us, all right? He's not talented at all. He's got like spracket talented. No.
He reminds me of a little bit of Bud Bundy.
Honestly, bro, that man is one of the fucking talented
he's super
best human
talented.
He
beings.
is Bud Bundy.
He looks a little Bud
Maybe
Bundy.
he is Bud Bundy. I mean,
Well,
Sorry.
we digress.
He is
Any more
fucking
people
awesome.
getting killed?
Grace, please save us from this.
Grace.
Save us from ourselves.
Do we have one more?
Yes.